And the chip is out. What do you think about that? Huh? It has a hole on it. Not sure if you can see it. Fuck. Hello, so we are back, and this time we have a very interesting repair here. This is a Lenovo ThinkPad E15 i5 CPU, and the job is coming from a subscriber. Yeah, let's check his email. So what he's saying, no power. I'm following your channel on the YouTube since long, trying to repair the laptop. I have shorted the two MOSFETs as in the video, but still no power. So he shorted two MOSFET. I asked him after that, and he confirmed he used a wire to short the MOSFETs. So yeah, we have a DIY subscriber here trying to repair the laptop. He couldn't fix it, and if we have to figure it out what he short inside, and hopefully are not the MOSFETs from some power supply. Huh? I will say don't do it. Don't short MOSFETs if you don't understand the schematic. If you don't understand what is there, yeah, because first you have to figure out the schematic. Then after that you can do it. That depends. Maybe you are from the PD controller. Yeah, that's something you can short, but otherwise you can't short any other MOSFET. Because it's a Lenovo, I'm assuming he is speaking about the PD controller MOSFETs, and the laptop is open. I can only assume. Let's disconnect the battery. Great, let's check the main power rail. Just to be sure it's not shorted. The MOSFETs from the PD controller are on the other side of the board. If that's what he short. So, checking the main power rail. Plus of the capacitor and it's not shorted. Plus of the capacitor and it's not shorted. Checking the coils. This one is fine. 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 Yeah, what can I say? It's looking fine. Great. Let's reach the other side of the board. Let me take out the motherboard quickly. And the motherboard, it's out. Okay. This looks like untouched. Here is a burn mark. Check that. Let's take the foil out. Okay, not sure what he's short, but the EC chip is blow up. You can see it. What did you short? These MOSFETs are fine. Okay, he done a good job here. 1 second, let's check. Yeah, he done a good job. Yeah, that's okay, that's fine. There's nothing wrong here, yeah? The wrong part, you have a exploded EC chip. That's the wrong part. So what do you think about this EC chip, huh? You haven't seen this? It has a hole on it? Yeah, that's the issue. What we can do? What we should do? Not sure if I have this board to take out the EC chip, but very possible I have it. So we can just swap the EC chip quickly without programming on all that kind of stuff. Yeah, give me like a few minutes. And we found another board. Check here. We have a EC chip here. Not sure what is the problem with this board. Let me plug a charger. Plug in the charger. And the PD controller is not working. And the customer board, plug in the charger. 19 volts. How? 100 milliamps. Wait a second. This is insane. I mean, how this is even possible? Because the EC chip, the PD controller has to speak with the EC chip, right? This EC chip, it's exploded. Has a hole on it. How the PD controller is working? Okay, I cannot explain this. You see, some things you can't explain them. Good. So how we are replacing the chip to be like painless, like effortless, like fast? Liquid rosin. Good. Not sure where is my tweezer for easy chips. I have like a big tweezer. Oh yeah, I found it. I found it. This one. Check it. Yeah, this one. So first we are taking the chip out. Yeah, 480 is about the right temperature. Glasses. Yeah, we need glasses. Taking out the chip. And the chip is out. What do you think about that? Huh? It has a hole on it. Not sure if you can see it. Fuck. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Okay. And that's the chip. Okay. So now we're gonna move this chip from here there. Liquid rosin. Good. Let me put some liquid rosin here. Great. I'm gonna lower the temperature to like 380 just to be safe. Yeah, we don't need microscope. No. This should be easy, painless. Yeah, like I said. And the chip is out. Chip is out. Chip is here. Now we have to go under the microscope to align the chip. And the chip looks fine. Huh? Looking fine, right? Let's solder the chip. It's sliding. That's crazy. You seen the chip? It tried to slide. It's getting soldered. Yeah. And the chip, it is soldered on place. Check that. Huh? So what do you think about that? Proper solder. So what do you think it will work? That's the question. Let's cool down the easy chip. Wait, what is this? We need a charger. Charger is present. Good. So plug in the charger. It's still hot. Kind of hot. Plug in the charger. The board started. Check there. 1 amp. Check there. 900 milliamps. The board just started. It's rebooting. What do you think about that? The fan is spinning. You didn't see the fan? No? Nah. Okay. We fixed it. Can't believe. Like 12 minutes on the video? Wait 1 second. Yeah, 12 minutes on the video. So that's what happened when you have spares. Yeah, you have spares, you just take the chip out, move the chip, and that's all. Yeah, this is quite like an old board. What is this? What is this? What I did? Okay, let me take a nozzle because the we remove the Wi-Fi screw. $480. Foil is back. Perfect. Let's put the board inside of the laptop. Board is here. I mean, let's give credit to the customer. He shorted the MOSFETs exactly like I did. So he done a good job there. The only problem is he missed the AC chip has a hole on it. Yeah. Apart from that, everything went fine with the shorting the MOSFETs. And no, shorting the MOSFETs had nothing to do with the blow up AC chip. So I can't say why that AC chip blew up. But it was an interesting email. Like, okay, I short the MOSFET like you did on the video. Okay. Good. Let's plug the battery. Plug in the battery. Plug in the charger. We have a charging light, huh? Check that. 700 milliamps. All good. Let's wait for picture. Yeah, we reset the BIOS. So we need a little bit of time. Boy, it's looking good. Yeah. We have picture. That's crazy, huh? Right? F1. F1 under setup. Yeah, all good. We don't have SSD. Touchpad is working. We do have serial number. Keyboard is working fine. Yeah, all good. Huh? So what do you think about this repair? That's how you repair when you have spares. Yeah, that's how you do it. Just take the chip from one board, move the chip to the other board. Simple, easy. But you have to give him credit. So he tried to fix it. Yeah, it's not like, okay, my laptop is not working, I'm gonna send it to sorry. No, I'm gonna try to fix it. Then yeah. It's taking only 260 milliamps. I'm assuming the battery is fully charged or what? Let's see. So the battery should have like 11 point something, and the battery has 9 volts. No, it's not. The battery is discharged. Wait a second. Wait a second. Let me raise the voltage, a little bit of current. Let's try to fool the AC chip. Charging the battery. Check that. Check on the meter. Check on the meter. It's taking 2.3 amps now. Yeah. So the battery was very discharged. What a job. All screws are back in place. Charging fine. Testing one more time, pressing the power button. The laptop is coming on. The fan is spinning. And we have picture. Check that. Huh? Yeah. But CRC of security settings, and yeah, that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, there are some things which are not matching, but that's okay. You do like an update and a BIOS update, and it will get corrected. I'm happy I helped the customer. This was a like unexpected job request. I'm gonna stop now. I will say thank you for watching. Like, subscribe like usual, and see you on the next one. Bye. Hey, if you find my content being helpful, don't forget you can support this channel by pressing the join button, and you can get instantly access to our members only cool collection and Discord private channels for support with your repairs. Also, you can have a look on our United Kingdom eBay, where you can find some cool and unique products, United States eBay store, or our Patreon page. Thank you.